Hi, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of 6 Minute Saturday. I'm Tina Powell of C-Suite Social Media, here to bring you great marketing tips to help you grow your business in 6 minutes or more. Today's episode is going to be talking about lead magnets. What are they? What are some of the common forms? And do you need one? So without further ado, let me set the timer on my new iPhone 10, which I love, by the way. And we're going to set the timer after we switch the screen right here, right now. And on your mark, get set, go. 6 minutes is set. So you have probably, certainly if you're online, you all know what a lead magnet is. You might not call it by that exact name, but you have seen whether or not that you want to gather or get a piece of information. In order for you to do that, you have to enter in your name and an email address. Well, that's an email, that's a lead magnet. A lead magnet refers to a piece of digital content that is given in exchange of you actually providing some form of information. And again, it's almost always the email marketing play. So marketers usually use the lead magnet principle to grow their email list because they don't want to be dependent on platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn for their entire list. So they want to maintain proprietary information and their own list, and they want to do that under their own brand. So you'll also hear a term called gated content. And this is also used in concert with lead magnets because it's this idea is that you can't get the piece of content without giving something up for it. So lead magnets in a perfect world also too, they instill this kind of emotional quality, FOMO it's called, or fear of missing out. If you don't get the lead magnet, you're gonna feel that, wait, maybe I needed that piece of information, and you kind of feel sorry, or you have this feeling of regret if you don't get the lead magnet. So an email opt-in list is not the same thing as an email list. They're as a lead magnet rather. The two are very much related. But an email list, if you subscribe to an email list, there's the promise of a future delivery, like a newsletter, for example, or future tips or something. But the lead magnet, there's that promise of you getting this kind of immediate gratification. So let's talk about some of the characteristics of lead magnets, and let me offer to you an example that you might not think of being a lead magnet. So right here, you can see this is HubSpot's website grader. How strong is your website, where you enter in your email and your website. So this gets you right in their email list, and you can also see that they have this disclosure. So lead magnets, the characteristics, there's extremely helpful. You have this instant gratification principle, and there's also too, it's seen more as as a resource rather than an advertisement. Some lead magnets compel this kind of sense of urgency. This website grader doesn't necessarily do that, but it is, number 4, focused on solving a problem. Lead magnet is also too a great way to start a relationship with a prospect, and a way also to build trust, because normally you're presenting some form of information that postures you as a notable authority. So what I like is Social Media Examiner's example of a lead magnet, and they have been using this industry report for ever since so long that I can remember, and maybe perhaps that you've seen it as well. And it's this concept of not only providing a lead magnet, providing your name and email to get this report, but also too that evergreen, meaning that every year they update it. And so it's this main principle that's updated every year. And again, it's something of value. It's not necessarily dependent on a season or a special time of year, but it can last you all year round, like an evergreen. So the way to think about your lead magnets, obviously, if you can create that sense of evergreen where you can use it all year round, Or not, you can create, so let's say that I'm an accountant, for example, and I create a lead magnet that is geared towards the April tax deadline. Here are some ideas of the different types that lead magnets can take. So there could be guides and reports, webinars, quizzes, surveys, free courses. Even if you provide a 15-minute call, that could be a lead magnet as well. So I want to help you just expand your idea of what a lead magnet can consist of for your business, but think about it in 4 different ways. So what I've included here on the list are some content objectives of that lead magnet. So on the right side, there are the different types, and on the left are the 4 different kind of objectives. So before you think about that lead magnet, is it going to be used to educate, demonstrate, inform, or entertain? And as soon as you answer that question first, in addition to knowing your customer avatar, I encourage you to listen to that episode of 6 Minute Saturday as well. You really want to marry the avatar with the objective, with the different forms for your content, which you see here. So I hope that this in some ways encourages you to at least explore the concept of creating a lead magnet for you and your business, and talk it over with sales and marketing, and definitely give it a try. They're a lot harder to produce than just a regular piece of content. So again, give it a lot of thought and create the best lead magnet that you can possibly deliver. Thanks everybody, and have a fantastic Saturday. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.